What's going on, everyone? Baus Phoenix here, and welcome to another Fortnite video. This is the first in what I hope is a long series of guides aimed at getting newcomers to the game off the ground and ready to play. Fortnite can be fairly overwhelming for new players just getting into it, but hopefully this series helps ease some of that learning curve. So for today's topic, I figured I'd start with everything I know about heroes, how they work, what they're used for, how to level them, and how to unlock their abilities. So let's jump in. So what are heroes in Fortnite? Heroes are essentially the game's playable classes. In the game's story, they represent the character that you, as the commander in your base, are controlling and directing on any given mission. Heroes are not to be confused with survivors and defenders, which we'll cover in a different video. Anyway, there are 4 playable classes of hero in Fortnite at the time of this video. You've got the Constructor, which is the slow, tanky character that mostly focuses on blunt weapons melee combat, crowd control, and most importantly, base building. These are the characters that grant bonuses to buildings, they build things for less, and so on. In higher levels of play, you definitely want one of these guys on your team if you're playing a defend the objective type mission like Ride the Lightning. After that, there's the Soldier. These guys are pretty much the all-around ranged weapon specialists of the game. They do everything from team support and buffs to all-out offense. Right now, with some of the team buffs that the Soldier can apply, it's one of the strongest classes of the game, and they fit into just about any team composition or situation. It is definitely worth it to have a solid soldier in your hero roster. Moving on, we have the Outlander, as played by my good buddy here. This is a class that personally I find really interesting. The Outlander is kind of hard to explain because they're so versatile, but essentially they're the treasure finders of the game. They also excel at gathering resources and providing support to team members in the form of a bunch of different type of gadgets. For example, they have the deployable loot llama that you see here that gives building resources when you destroy it, and more offensive options like Teddy, a giant bear robot with guns for hands that acts like a sentry you can place on the map. These guys are kind of a mixed bag of tricks, and depending on the setup you have with them, they can really help a team out. They pair really well with constructors. Lastly, we've got the Ninja. The Ninja is a powerhouse of close-range DPS, adept at melee combat. Who would have guessed, right? They contribute to the fight by getting up close and personal with plenty of melee AoE abilities and powerful enemy debuffs. Their double jump ability and fast sprint speed make them highly mobile and able to respond to threats on any side of the battlefield. So there's the general overview of each hero, but what you may or may not have noticed is that each hero has a subtype with different bonuses and abilities that further add more diversity to each class. So with Fortnite, the character development is a little different than some other games. In a game like Warframe, let's say, you'd get a Warframe and equip it with a bunch of different mods to customize it to your playstyle, but in Fortnite, you get a hero that has a set list of abilities available to them based on their subtype. Now, just as a note, there are 10 subtypes for each of the 4 different hero classes with varying degrees of rarity for each one. Greens are uncommon, blues are rare, purples are epic, and orange is legendary. There's also a unique mythic rarity hero for each hero type, which is a yellowish-orange color. As you progress, this rarity is going to become increasingly important. If you look below a hero card, you'll see a number of stars. Green heroes have 3 stars, blues have 4, purple have 5, and so on. And for every 10 levels you put into a character, you'll need to evolve them to be able to continue to level them. To do that, you'll need various resources that increase in rarity, and you'll need the appropriate perk unlocked in the skill tree that allows you to evolve that hero type. Rarity is important here because the higher rarity the hero is, the more times you can evolve them, which means you can level them up more. This takes us to our next topic, which is hero abilities. How do you unlock them? Well, if you inspect a hero, you'll see a list of abilities and perks next to the hero stat sheet. A dark gray box means the ability is unlocked, and the light gray box means it's not. Next to each perk, there's either a number or a star with a number in it. A plain number means the hero needs to be at that level to unlock that perk. So for example here, my Guardian Bull Constructor gets automated defense at level 8, and at 2-star level, he'd unlock Kinetic Overload. At level 12, he'd get Exit Plan, and so on down the list until you unlock all of them. Now bear with me here because there's one more thing to cover, and that is your squad bonus. On this screen, you'll see your primary hero, their squad, and the mission defenders. The primary hero is the one you'll have control of for the duration of the mission. The squad bonus is in the next box. It has 2 slots, support and tactical. Slotting a hero into these boxes gives you 20% of their stats that gets added to your primary hero. Additionally, if that hero has a support or tactical ability unlocked, that ability goes into effect as well. Now, if you look at the hero card, underneath the star counter is a bar that has icons on it. An icon on the left is the support bonus, and an icon on the right is a tactical bonus. For these to be active, sometimes the hero has to be a certain star level or just a certain level overall. Now, you'll notice that in my tactical slot, I have a character with a support bonus in the tactical bonus slot. That's because I haven't found another hero I want to star yet with a tactical bonus that I like, so I just took the highest level hero I had and placed it there for the 20% stat bonus. That last box here, like I said, is the Mission Defenders box. These are defenders you can place by using a special floor tile, and they'll help you out in missions. You can't control these guys, and they don't offer any stat bonuses, so just pick the best ones you have. To be honest though, I hardly ever see people use these. But I think that about covers it for a general overview of heroes in Fortnite. As you can see, there is a ton of stuff in this game and a lot of customization. As I progress in the game though, and unlock more hero subtypes, I definitely like to do videos that focus on specific hero subtypes and their strengths and such, so stick around for those. But if you enjoyed this video or found it helpful, don't forget to support it with a like, and if you have any other Fortnite related questions, leave them below and I'll see about using them for future video topics. Also, if you're new here, don't forget to get subscribed. I mainly focus on For Honor content right now, but I am looking to add more Fortnite to my content schedule, so if that sounds interesting to you, I'd love to have you around. But until next time, I'm Balsphoenix. I'll see you at the next one, and as always, thank you so much for watching.